Hi, Sam. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. How are you?
Good, thank you, Gabby. Yeah, thanks for having me.
Excellent, excellent. Today we're going to be talking about your presidency at the BACD, and I wanted to kick off with that, if that's all right. And ask you how's it been so far? Has it been a bit of a whirlwind?
I think the interesting thing with the academy is that it's not really a slow journey to become president. It's been for me over 10 years. So actually, it's not been a huge whirlwind. It's not been particularly unsettling. It's been amazing, and I have an amazing board that are so committed, that everyone works hard, everyone cares so much about the members and the academy and cosmetic dentistry, and making it an experience for everyone that's positive. So it's been an amazing year, and I just wish everyone the best of luck going forward. But I know that the decisions and the things that we've put in place this year through my presidency and with the help of the board are going to secure the future of the academy and are going to bring back something that has, I would say, been lost a bit over time, which is the uniqueness of the British Academy of Cosmetic Dentistry. Compared to every other academy out there. We are the largest in Europe. Have been for a really long time in terms of membership numbers for cosmetic dentistry, and we were the first. And I think it's about time that everyone remembered that, and it's our job to bring that back, that energy back, and that's the conference this year as well.
Amazing. Yeah, actually that leads me to my next question. So the conference is taking place at the beginning of November. 3 days. What can people expect? I mean, it sounds exciting. It sounds like you've got a lot planned, but it'd be great to hear from you exactly what that looks like.
Yeah, it's the conference is really the pinnacle of what the BACD is all about. So every year, it's not only a social thing. I think for a lot of us who've been around in the academy for a long time, it is about getting together with friends, getting into the network again. What's new, what are people doing, and the bits that we learn as young dentists. So it's like, if I go back to myself, initially I'm the youngest president BACD has ever had. I'm sure that will change pretty soon, but that is because of the fact that it's such a nurturing environment, and the conference really is the absolute pinnacle of that. And the things you learn are over coffee with someone who's been doing it 20 years, or when we go out and we have our socials, we have the gala dinner, and you have the Enlighten is sponsoring a party. They have their own party, which is amazing, on the Thursday night. So there's a lot of non-structured stuff that is of huge value, just being around people that are doing it or have done it, and you just learn, absorb, and that is really what conference for me is about. But then it's also about education, and it's always been a 3-day conference. That format may change in future as we adapt to the landscape, but the 3-day conference is split into hands-on sessions on the Thursdays, which is something that BACD have always prioritized, is access for dentists in large numbers to come into rooms and have speakers from all over the world teaching them hands-on techniques. Those are where people will know that I focus on veneer treatment. This is what we're known for. And my first session learning how to prep veneers was on a BACD hands-on session. I was probably about 2 years out of and that is not something that people get to do unless they go on a big course, they spend a lot of money, and that's obviously all worth doing. But this is like £1,000 for a 3-day conference where you get 2 hands-on sessions, full lecture series on Friday and Saturday. It's such good value, and I really love those hands-on sessions. We'll never lose that. And this year we've got I couldn't list them all, but one I'm particularly excited about is Dr. Sandra Hulak, who's actually one of my mentors. She's based in Hong Kong, so to get her over here in Manchester is, we did well because she's so in demand, and she's going through her way with GC, how she actually does her injection molding technique. And dentistry is not only about aesthetics, it's also function. And a lot of our members and non-members, dentists in general in private practice, will have tooth wear patients now. People are wearing their teeth down, so it's a problem that exists. How do we solve that when someone doesn't have the funds for a full mouth of ceramic work? So there are speakers like her, which I'm super excited about. And then on the Friday, we actually have a battle almost happening, and it's the battle of ceramic versus composite.
Love that.
the marketing is all really about like US versus UK, which is kind of interesting with the like what's going on politically.
Well,
and we're harking it back to like kind of the revolution and things like this, and that's what it's going to be very exciting on the Friday. We've got Jason Smithson, who's a household name in dentistry, and then we have Bob Winter, who is extremely popular in the US and around the US for his ceramic work. And obviously Jason is much more composite based. So we have this kind of battle going on, and it's the age-old battle, what's better? And probably there isn't an answer, but let them battle it out. And I want all of our guests to come and watch that happen.
It's a live session, is it, on stage?
Yeah. Friday, the keynote session is composite and ceramic. So we're really covering bases. People will have tips and tricks to learn from these people who are doing it every day. I mean, these are world-class speakers. So we're lucky to have them. But I think that is, when we have a patient in our chair, it's often, am I going to use direct or am I going to use indirect? And that's what we want to really bring. And we've got two powerhouses there who are going to battle it out.
Well, I can imagine that'll be good. That'll be really
It's going to be cool.
And we've got like a mediator to make sure it doesn't get,
That probably will be me.
Yeah, good luck.
I will not be biased on the ceramic side, because I also know Jason from my days in Cornwall when I actually did my BT training. My BT trainer let me go and shadow Jason for a day a week and stuff like that. And I don't know if he remembers even that it was me that was there, the little kid quivering in the corner. But I have a connection to obviously the two. So, I will keep it as balanced as possible.
Amazing.
But it is going to be a very dynamic, very exciting, and quite a different way of presenting a conference that the BACD has never done before. And it's going to be more like an experience rather than sitting in a lecture. And that's what we really want to bring. Cool. And then the Saturday is more TED Talk based, kind of shorter topics, and a number of different speakers on different things, ortho-restorative, etc., implant sort of things. Basically, we're covering something for everyone. And not only that, but also technicians. Technicians will be able to sit in their technician stream and come into the dental stream, because they're part of our team, and I can't work without my ceramist, and so we have that going on as well. And then we had our Young Dentist Day, which was last weekend, which was a huge success at the Everyman Cinema. It was like a cinema experience, and a lot of those dentists might come along because we have our Young Dentist stream at the conference as well. So I think if anyone is thinking about attending, it's their first one. First thing is not to feel intimidated by attending. Everyone there is willing to welcome everyone with open arms and guide them. And if we know it's your first conference, we will have people that will be really able to kind of take you under their wing and introduce you to people and bring you into the family. And then if you haven't been for a little while and you want to, then now's your chance to throw yourself back in, because this year it's going to be special. Even the gala dinner we planned is in the Imperial War Museum.
Wow.
And it's a very amazing venue. Again, stuff that we've planned is like nothing we've ever done. So I really hope people take the time out of their diaries and prioritize it, because it will be worth it. And if you don't, you will get FOMO.
I was going to say social media will be everywhere. With how do people sign up, Sam? Best way, just BACD website.
Yeah, exactly. So it's very simple. Go to the website. If you're not a member, you can join, and very quickly, and you get a member rate, which is kind of worth it. And then you can sign up to your sessions. You choose your sessions. You can choose your seats at gala dinner. So I would suggest like getting together with your friends and saying, there's 10 of us or there's 5 of us. One person do the gala dinner booking and just like book everyone's seats for them when you book the conference, so everyone can sit together and have a really, really good time.
Incredible.
Super easy.
Thank you so much for giving us an overview of what to expect. Good luck. I can't wait to see the photos and the footage from the day, and I hope it's a huge success.
Thank you.